Good evening. So I've finished trashing my garage. Yeah, so I took your engine apart. Yeah, there's a bit of sludge. You know, bit is an understatement. There is quite some sludge inside there still. Yeah, you can see that. Quite some sludge inside there. So what I've decided to do is obviously this whole thing needs to be cleaned up. I'm gonna send you a list of all the parts that we are going to need, because I'm also going to. I saw that I took one of the bearings off. This is one of the bearings that I removed. It seems this is not the original. It seems like they were replaced. I'm not too sure when, how, but they are not the originals that come on the vehicle. So I'm planning on changing them as well and putting your ACL race bearings. Those are the ones that we use, especially on these motors. We know what you're going to be doing, and we know we're going to tune the heck out of them. So I'm going to just recommend that we go with ACL, your road bearings and your main bearings. So that we are going to do. Now, just because your engine has seen this much sludge, yeah, we could check the oil pump to see if it is okay. But in the way that I always do with all JZ, all of my JZs, I have bought brand new oil pumps. Toyota still has them. We can go to Toyota Zem, or they will order this. This will come in a week or so. We have a new oil pump. So I'm just gonna ask for a new oil pump as well. So that is going to happen. And obviously, just because we've taken off the head gasket, I don't want to reuse this. We're gonna have to change for a new head gasket. Also, your seals were just breaking off. Like, this is a tappet cover seal, so it broke off as well when we were taking. They'd actually hardened to a point that they were obviously leaky. I mean, you could tell just looking through the head here. You could see there was a little bit of leak that was going on here. So yeah, that is that. So I just messaged Sean to just ask him, because there's something that I wanted to check with him first, whether we can send now before the parts are here. Because what I will need him to do, I need him to check the valve clearances and just sort out my mating surfaces, and then also clean the head. I think that block is quite dirty. It has got so much sludge inside the oil passages. I need it cleaned, completely cleaned. That's what I need that done. So I just wanted to check with him if I needed to buy some of my parts first, because I also need him to do the valves as well. He's going to do valve lapping, and he's also going to check our valve stem seals if they are fine. We might as well buy them. They're not really expensive. And just get him to do the whole 9 yards. So that's what we have seen so far. Everything else looks all right. I mean, that's what I've seen. We're gonna have to take the bottom griddle off and then check all the rest of the bearings, but this is where we're at, and I think I'm confident to be able to give you like a list. But definitely oil pump, I need it gone. I can't trust it, given that I've seen this level of sludge inside there. So yeah, that's the position that we're at. Yeah, and if anything else arises, I'll let you know. I would want to start making the orders as soon as possible, so that your parts, because like I told you, all of my parts are coming from the UK. So I would want them to come in as soon as possible, so that we begin to do the work. Also, do tell me what these injectors are. I know these are not standard. I saw the connectors are not standard. I would like to know how many cc's they are. Yeah, I would want to know that. And yeah, these obviously I'm going to change as well. All of the seals, front and main seals, I'm going to change. They are not too expensive. They're really inexpensive. So they're just going to come. It's just going to come an entire kit that comes from the UK, and we service. In the meantime, all the other stuff, we're going to clean it, put it in a big pot of degreaser and boil them. I mean, until we've got something that's super clean. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's that. Oh, and another thing that I forgot to mention, you guys were not using coolant ash, and if you saw the way that your coolant passages were like they were so rusted. So I think as a change, don't put water in the radiator, please. No water whatsoever. Coolant, that's what we need, because coolant water has a tendency of corroding the block. This is an iron block. It doesn't like water. Iron blocks do not like water. So that's why you can see when we took off this gasket, you could see rust all over the whole thing. So yeah, that's something I wanted to say. ndawo imutsi